This evening with the Veterans of Foreign Wars, better known as VFW of Aiken, hosted a ceremony honoring veterans while also advocating for veteran aftercare legislation once those veterans complete combat. Your Julius Evans joins me live in studio tonight. And Julius, what are they actually pushing for to help those who have served our country?
Yeah, well, Courtney, aside from recognizing veterans today, their work continues by advocating for legislation to help veterans with things like greater access to resources like post-education, mental resources, and more federal dollars going to the VA. The Veterans of Foreign Wars say it's a year-long operation to continue support the millions who fight for us.
A 17-year-old kid grows up real quick when he's in the middle of a firefight.
Commander Charles Iloff says parts of the military was where he experienced some of his darkest moments.
It's something that you live with. You learn how to survive like an animal, how to eat like an animal, and then after a year you come back home and it's like, now what do I do?
He says it's those sacrifices and experiences that remind him it's more than just one day for our veterans, but constant resources being put in to support them after the hard-fought battles through organizations like the Veterans of Foreign Wars.
We have people come in that looking for help, and it's just a wonderful feeling that we can offer them direction.
Organizations like the Veteran of Foreign Wars have made strides in looking out for veterans by pushing legislation like the Forever GI Bill, offering more accessible education options, and the PACT Act, allowing more benefits for veterans who are exposed to toxins. But veterans say there's more to be done with funding for things like jobs and mental health.
I really think the suicide rate is high, and I think maybe we could help some of those fellas out a little more than we do at this point.
Iloff says providing local veteran community support is a challenge when there's no federal funding for the thousands of VFW posts out there with limited resources.
Don't know what we're going to do, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But we need this VFW to be open and help our veterans any way that we have to and get back to the community.
A battle Iloff says they will continue to fight for in honor of his experiences, the peers who fought alongside him, and for the next generation in the trenches now, fighting for our stars and stripes.
I was proud of what I did. I'd do it again in a heartbeat, but I would be the first one in line.
While there's still more work to be done with providing resources for all veterans, the federal government continues to increase its budget on them. Money towards the Department of Veterans Affairs have gone up by 70% over the last 10 years. For fiscal year 2024, it accounted for $408 billion.
Yeah, Julius.